All right, let's get back to SOLIDWORKS. Let's get back to SOLIDWORKS desktop. And now this design collaboration, some of this we're starting to bleed over to leading our data in the platform. Okay? So if I'm managing my data in the platform, so let's think about design collaboration. Here, we can go ahead and say, what's going on with this project so far? And it can come back and say, oh, we changed the material recently, but we haven't done any testing, so any simulation tests, any drop tests on this new model. And so Aura can actually set that up for you. So Aura can go ahead and you can ask her. You can say, Aura, go ask Simone, person in the simulation department, to go ahead and do a test on it. So it's going to set up the task, notify Simone, link the data to the task so she knows where to find it and run it. Change action would be similar. Because it's very similar to the last one, change action. Now, this one's kind of nice. Marketing comes to you and says, I need a rendering of this because we're doing a trade show tomorrow. Our customer's coming in 2 hours, and I need something, right? And you think about how much time and effort that could take you with Visualize. Visualize is a fantastic tool, and there's AI capabilities in there as far as how we denoise it and generate those images much quicker. But if you could just ask Aura and say, Aura, I need an image of this on a campsite, with a foggy lake, and boom, in seconds you get something. So it's using data, but again, incorporating the AI to generate an image. May not be 100% correct. May have a sixth finger in there. I don't know, but again, if you're under a time crunch, it's something that you can show a customer and get some feedback on. Design change impact. Again, start leveraging and asking questions like, what happens? So what happens if I change my pins to 2 millimeters? What should I be concerned with? And then Leo comes back and says, oh, if you're going to do that, now you got to change the hole size and you probably need new retaining rings. And then what if I change the chamfers on the block in the middle? And again, Leo comes back and says, you could be affecting the bushing performance. Right? So again, a back pocket engineer to help guide you in better decisions as you go without going through and making changes and then wondering after the fact. Model insights. This could be good for anybody. The designer, the product manager, project manager. You just want information about this. And again, not that we don't have tools, we have many tools. That's maybe part of the problem. We have many tools to do that type of task. Here, we can just ask Leo, say, where are we at in this project? What changes have happened? Both at the top level and the subcomponents. And it comes back and says, there's the little thumbnail of the top level assembly. All the subcomponents, what release are they at? Who was the last person to work on? All right, and again, you can always take any of that data and copy it out for your reports or meeting. This one's pretty cool. Interrogation and node modifications. I think this is really powerful for the designers in the room. Again, think about the time it takes you to do some of these tasks, where I come in here and I say, hey, Leo, how many vibration dampening mounts do we have? And Leo comes back and says, 8. And I can say, hey, Leo, open up that subassembly that contains those dampening mounts. And then you can start to say, well, select all those dampening mounts and how much do they weigh? And then ask what the material we used on it. This is the really good part. Ask Leo to go and change that material on all those components, right? Think about if I had a huge machine full of sheet metal components and I needed to change every one of them from galvanized to aluminum and a different thickness. And I could just do it with a conversation, say, Leo, I need all these things to be changed throughout my entire product. So the data is all desktop, right? SOLIDWORKS is desktop. The knowledge and know-how is Leo connected to the platform. You can't have the conversation with a companion without the connection to the platform.
Okay, so my follow-on was going to be, I'm using desktop and PDM. That's it. Go to check out the files, save it, check it back in, check it.
No, it's not going to modify. Not yet. Again, we're going to talk about so much. I mean, there are discussions being had to coexist, but not today. Not today. But the date.
Conversation around materials cost. So we got clients that start from brief and estimate and say, hey, we want this to be below this cost. Say, recommend materials. Update this material.
If the data is up on the platform, we do have a lot of different tools that kind of go to that. Our companions are going to affect that eventually. Sure. Today, which is desktop SOLIDWORKS, we have SOLIDWORKS costing pretty good. So again, yeah.
In the conversations, they had a conversation about that. Then it goes out. Remember that?
Yeah, knowingly, yes. My list of conversations is a mile long, and I got to clean them up every now and then.
Can others see your part conversations? So if I'm talking about a part of simply others that simply later see what I asked.
No, because it's real right now. It's no different than a conversation. If we can have our own conversation in that same panel, right? So it's no different than that. So there's sorry, I don't think so. I think it's just a conversation. However, that is the big difference between like a chat GPT or something and us, is that it is focused on what you are looking at. It has context to what you're working on, right? But it's not tied, I don't believe. Yeah, these are all great enhancements that make sense, right? It probably makes sense to have that conversation tied to this project. Like, well,
I decided to retire, and somebody else has to pick up the project.
Yeah.
They're going to be asking all the same thing. They're going to be like, how do you do it?
Yeah. Great point. All right, image to mesh is another cool one. I'm sure some of you experienced this or something quickly. Maybe it's just a reference, especially I think more so it's a reference. I need to create a cup holder. I'm designing a cup holder for a stroller. And if I could just take a couple of pictures and say, I need a mesh model of that and how to do something like that. Okay. Kind of cool. And then you go ahead and design your cup holder in context. Again, I can't guarantee you the precision on that. I mean, how big is it? Did it make it this big? Did it make it this big? Is it Barbie size? I don't know.